Who would win in a fight, Superman or Sentry? That's one of those discussing nerd arguments that likes to be argued by people on both sides. And certainly, you could go one way or the other and make a pretty compelling argument, I would say. But now, let's hear from Sentry himself, who talks a little bit about this. So who do I think would win, Sentry or Superman? I don't care, because I hate those arguments about fictional characters who can be written at any moment to be OP, and the worst writers can just say, well, this hero has a contingency plan and is ready for anything. And therefore, Batman can somehow beat Galactus or something. You see what I'm saying? It's a dumb argument, right? Who's going to win in a fight? Batman or One Punch Man? I mean, clearly you're going to hear to no end that it's Batman, right? I hate these arguments. I hate them. But yeah, let's talk about Superman versus Sentry. Who would win in a fight? Well, actor Louis Pullman, who of course plays Sentry for Marvel Studios, gives his take on this. And well, here's what he had to say, and I quote, "Against Superman, Homelander, and Omni-Man? Geez, you know, I think he would have to tap out for some therapy. I think he feels like he's some imposter that would be like, sorry, can we pause this for a second? I'm just going to call my guy." End quote. Okay, so obviously he's not committal to this, but we know that this is just the start of Sentry in the MCU and that he's returning in Doomsday and Secret Wars. Well, when asked about his powers growing and the character becoming more like the comic book version, aka insanely overpowered, he said, and I quote, "But give him a couple of years." End quote. And that's also replying to the fact that what does he think his character would be able to pull off against Superman or any of these others in a couple of years? So clearly he's hinting at the fact that Sentry is gonna grow in power. And it makes sense. You know, it's like Captain Marvel. She got exponentially stronger from Captain Marvel to Avengers Endgame. So this also makes sense. And I like how he's not trying to stir up a internet war among fanboys, because God knows that's exactly what happens anytime there's a versus thing. And I just can't help it but laugh because, again, these aren't real characters. You know, you constantly see on Zack Snyder fan pages, somebody criticizes something, and the people are like, yeah, well, Zack Snyder could beat you up. What grade are you in? What is this? Come on, man. It's... I guess that's what we get. Thank you for checking out that video, and thank you for your continued support. Feel free to like, share, subscribe, do whatever you will, and if you're so inclined and would like some additional content from us, which includes unfiltered content and bonus discussions, we do offer exclusively in our member section. We hope to see you there. So thank you for watching, and have a good one.